Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I just wanted to make a quick update video. Some of you may have noticed a drop in content in the channel recently, and I just really wanted to address that, and I also wanted to address what the future has for the Sharpening report, because I think things are changing around a little bit. So first of all, the drop in content there's a couple reasons behind that. One being my business is just growing. I'm becoming busier and busier, so it's harder to find time to do the Sharpening report. That's kind of more on the low end of the reason. Another reason is it's been harder and harder to find guests. I try to limit the number of repeat guests I have just so we get a different voice and different ideas. And so trying to find new guests has been challenging. I have, especially earlier in the year, I had a lot of cancellations, just with people being so busy all the time, which is just not that big of a deal. But it definitely made it harder, took out some of my motivation, a little discouraging for sure. And another thing is, I've been doing this Sharpening report for a little over 2 years, and I've been largely doing it alone. And so I'm sure many of you know when you're in ministry by yourself, it takes a toll, and it can be challenging to keep moving on. So that's been kind of the three biggest reasons. There are a couple other reasons that are more minor. But I just, there's definitely a spiritual component to it as well. But I still do feel that the Lord has a lot for the Sharpening report to accomplish. So to kind of combat some of those things, I'm decided to take this summer and change it up a little bit. We've been doing the hour-long or so interviews for, like I said, for about 2 years now. I've had a lot of really great fruit come from it. Talked to a lot of great people. I really enjoyed it. But honestly, there's a lot of other podcasts doing the same things. And I really want to make the Sharpening report special. I want it to be different. I want it to shine new light on things. I just want it to be something special. I want the Lord to be happy and pleased with what we're doing here. So for the summer, I'm going to change some things up. I'm not going to go exactly into exactly what we're doing, but we definitely need to do something because the growth has slowed quite a bit of the channel, and I think that has something to do with maybe YouTube algorithms, but also the things I talked about before with just maybe my passion not being up to where it was when I first started, and I really want to do something. I want to give all my effort into it. I don't want to halfway do anything, because that's just not right. So to kind of combat some of those things, we're just going to change up the style. So I have a couple ideas for what we're going to do in the future. I have this one idea. I'm not going to go into too much detail right now because I don't even know if it's going to work. I want to kind of see if I can make it grow, and if the Lord blesses it, then that'll be great. I'll make sure to drop some teasers along the way of what it is, but that means there's going to be I'm not going to do any interviews here for probably about a month or so, to really focus on this next big project, which I think it could be really cool. I think it could be really beneficial, and the wheels are already starting to roll on it. So I just wanted to prepare people for that. I'll have some spiritual stories in the works that I'll try to continue to post so we can keep things moving on the Sharpening report. So there's new content coming up, but like I said, I wanted to keep you guys informed on where my head's at when it comes to things. But that being said, the Sharpening report has always been a community-based show, whether it comes to what guests are going to have on the show, or what questions I ask or things like that. I want it to maintain that way. So if there's any ideas that you have that you'd like to see on the Sharpening report, whether it be something, maybe shorter 10-minute videos, maybe even shorter than that, or, even longer than that, like maybe 2 hours or something like that, or you want to see something with more extra content to it, or you want to do live shows, or a weekly news update, or things like that. I can't imagine anyone would want me to talk more, but if maybe that's something you guys want to, then we can travel down that road together, because it would be interesting for sure. But no, in all seriousness, I really want to know what you guys want to see more, because I want it to be a community show. I want to do this together. I don't want to be just someone who's, in an office far away filming these shows, but I really want it to make a community-based thing. And so I want to hear what you guys have to, what you guys want. Is it different opinions? Is it going to the other side of of what we normally talk about, and talking to someone who maybe is in the New Age movement currently that wants to defend their beliefs and talk about that? Just to change it up. I just want to know what you guys want to see. So definitely leave a comment, and we can talk about those ideas. It doesn't mean I'm going to do all of them. but still want to know what you guys have to offer. So in an effort to keep this video pretty short, that's really it. Just for the summer, we're gonna change paths. We're gonna try something new. Then when it gets back down around to the fall again, when people kind of start to slow down and are able to do more interviews, then we may go back to the interview-based show, or we might do a hybrid of it. We'll see what happens. Again, it's just I want to change it up. I want to try something different. So that's what we're going to do. If you have any questions for me or any ideas, like I said, you can leave a comment, or you can email me at sharpeningreport@gmail.com. You can follow me at Twitter at Sam T. Johnston. But again, I just want to hear what you guys have to say. I hope this comes as an encouragement to you guys and not and you're not upset about it or any way. I think what is coming up is going to be really cool. It's going to be a really good change of pace. It's going to be really exciting to talk to people in a different light and in a different way, and provide something new and exciting that maybe the world has not seen a whole lot of yet. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what the Lord has to offer, where He's going to take it. It's in His hands, and I just ask you guys to continue to pray for me and the show, that it stays in the Lord's will, because that's all we want to do. So I'm not going to ask you guys to like, subscribe, or share, but I appreciate it if you do. I hope you enjoyed the show so far. I hope you're excited for what comes next, and I hope you have a good week.